Rebuilding the Tennessee Titans. The Titans went 3-14 last season, and this season, rookie quarterback Cam Ward is the starter. Our offense consists of rookie Cam Ward, Calvin Ridley, and Tyler Lockett. Defensively, we have L'Jarius Sneed and Jeffrey Simmons, with Quandre Diggs and Amani Hooker at safety. This may be one of the toughest rebuilds in Madden 26, so let's get after it. Okay, so Cam Ward famously called this wide receiver room a top 5. Madden certainly disagrees. I personally disagree. I mean, I do like Calvin Ridley. He's an 81 overall star. Tyler Lockett, 79 overall. He's not getting any younger, and he's certainly not getting any more hair on his head. Our third string wide receiver is Von Jefferson. I mean, the one good thing about this Titans roster is you have 5 separate hidden dev players. You got Chamari Dyke. Is that how you say this name? I don't know, but the rookie out of Florida, hidden dev. We got the Texas rookie tight end, Gunnar Helm. And then defensively, we have Oladejo, who is nothing but teeth in this photo. I love that. You got the full top rack and the full bottom rack of teeth right there. We got Winston Jr. at safety. He's actually really good. 74 overall strong safety. This is definitely one of the worst starting teams. We could draft just about any position, and it would be a big upgrade for this team. I think the big adjustment I'm going to make out the start is I'm going to make sure that all of these hidden dev players are getting legitimate. Team is like, outside of Cam Ward, who is really developing on this team? Tony Pollard's not going to get much better. Okonkwo can't get much better. We might as well start Gunnar Helm right now. We're going to get Oladejo in the mix. We certainly need another linebacker. Honestly, dude, we just have so many eggs in the basket of Cam Ward. Super high overall pick. Very talented, 23 years old rookie. The faster that we can get Cam Ward's like a 90 overall with abilities, the faster this team turns around. But these first 2 years are going to be difficult. For sure. All right, my goal here is to rewrite history. The Titans-Broncos game in real life was actually super close. Bo Nix did not play well. Cam Ward had an opportunity to win the game there at the end. Didn't quite close it out. Maybe we can do it right here for the Tennessee Titans. Look at head coach Walter White. Come on, Tennessee, let's cook. Dude, I was so high on Bo Nix going into this season, but after week 1, dude, I'm a little nervous for Bo Nix. I also will say week 1 is the perfect time to overreact. Let's not do that here. It is 0-0 kicking this game off. You know, I gotta say, like, I genuinely hate to be a hater, but the Tennessee Titans roster is my least favorite in the entire NFL. There are very few players on this team that I like. I think it's pretty much Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley. Although, Chimray DK, Chimney. Okay, I had to look it up, guys. I had to look up the pronunciation on this guy. It is Chimray DK, like DK Metcalf. I was going to say Chamari Dyke, so I was so far off. Chimray DK started at Wisconsin, transferred to Florida, and he just got the first touchdown of the Titans season. But now I'm coming in on defense where there's still not a lot of guys that I like. I mean, I like Quandre Diggs, formerly a Detroit Lion, outside of that. So on this franchise, I'm running Buffalo Bills offense and Tennessee Titans defense. I've always felt like the Titans have a solid defense. That's never really been the problem for the Titans. It's been the offense for a long time, at least as long as I can remember. So I'm excited to turn it around. I kind of want to get the Titans a superstar elite wide receiver, maybe even a monster running back as I break that pass up. 4th and 2. I don't know. I think this upcoming NFL draft is going to be really, really important. The odds that we win a lot of games this year. Oh my God, we blocked the kick. We blocked the kick, dude. Like 2 dudes blocked the kick. We came with the double. That might have been some of the worst Denver Broncos special teams play I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, we're blocked. Dude, the block kick is so back. Dude, I want to make Chimray DK a dog. What if I just made Chimray DK? We're going up the chimney. Chimray DK. No, he's so not open. Let's go to old-ass washed Tyler Lockett, who does not make the catch. Dude, I normally would say Tyler Lockett slander will not be tolerated, but Tyler Lockett is just a Seahawk, man. He's not a Tennessee Titan. It does not feel right. Oh! DK! Chimray DK! He's got him deep! Chimray DK! Dude, this guy's having a career day. I don't even know, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if Chimray DK has a single NFL reception. Like, actual NFL reception. Oh my God, what if we just turn him into a monster, huh? All right, I'm on Lander Barton. Or is it Cody Barton? Ball knowers unite. Hey, there's Winston. That's another one of my rookies. The free safety getting a pass deflection. I think my favorite thing about franchise is every time you play, you could turn some different random player into an absolute powerhouse, right? An absolute unit. I think that's what I got to do here with Chimere DK. Bo Nix clean in the pocket. Great ball. Damn, great ball. Big hits. Bo's got 200 yards and a touchdown, already better than his real-life performance. This is a big stop, though. 14-7. Defense is the only place we have any abilities. Jeff Simmons and L'Jarius Sneed are our only guys with abilities right now. 2-minute warning. Oh, they do get the snap off. Okay, Bo Nix. He's going to step up in the middle. You better get down, kid. Oh, my God, Bo Nix. Dude, I can't believe you hung out to that football. 14-7. Titans on top. Trying to rewrite history. But Denver's in close. I'm going on Barton. Come on, we got to stuff it, Barton. Come on, big number 50. Hey! 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 Dude, they love that animation. I swear to God, Madden 26, they do that little army crawl so often. Great stuff. Hey, that's why we got big Jeff Simmons, bro. Listen, that's the other thing, too. I feel like Tennessee Titans, I feel like we always have to... Oh, my God, they're going for it. 4th and 3, pitch to the right. Joseph Day. Sebastian Joseph Day, number 69. Huge stop, and now we can end the game right here. Bro, Chimere DK took the top off the defense last time. I don't know that he's going to be there again for that. The only other person who really hasn't gotten any reps, Gunnar Helm, the rookie tight end. All right, good 9 yards right there. All we got to do is burn this clock, and we can get a nice little win to kick off this season. I would not be mad about that. Gunnar Helm, man coverage, Gunnar Helm, not a great ball from Cam. I'm going to be honest, that's not really how you chew the clock. Also, you got to love the Denver Broncos calling a timeout when I was out of bounds there. But hey, I don't hate a little stat pad. Let's just go Pollard. Milk some clock. Oh, wait a minute. This game might be over. Offsides on the defense. Wow. I'll accept that. 1st and 5. Cam. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't think I set it too high. I don't think I put it on Heisman difficulty. I was wondering why this game felt so easy. I think I might not be on Heisman difficulty. Dude, I always play franchises on Heisman. I need to go check my difficulty settings. Hey, listen, I'm not going to take away my own win on the Tennessee Titans. But that felt a little bit too easy, especially for Chimere DK. I feel like he shouldn't be torching kids over the top like that. Listen, you don't bite the hand that feeds you, okay? You don't shoot the gift horse in the mouth. Cam Ward's going to kick his season off with 3 touchdowns, 230 yards. I'm never going to complain about that, but I don't think any game after this one's going to be that easy. Casual. Cheeser, bro. Skill level rookie. That's crazy. Okay, we're on, all right, not Heisman, all Madden. We're on all Madden now. Cam Ward, it's not going to be that easy anymore, buddy. I don't think you're hitting roll out to the right, absolute 90-yard bombs anymore. Mid-video haircut, but look at this. First season, 8-9. It's actually not bad. I think if the Tennessee Titans in real life go 8-9 this season, that will be a W in their book. The Patriots made the playoffs. Houston went 13-4. Kansas City won the West, and Baltimore won the AFC North. Well, they tied with Cincinnati. Oh my God, have you ever seen this? The sack leaders are Khalil Mack and Von Miller. Is this 2018? I mean, really? 21 sacks out of Von Miller on Washington? Cam Ward did better than expected. I expect him to throw a lot more interceptions, but 31-11 is not bad. Our best receiver was Calvin Ridley, but hey, Chimere DK, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. Gunnar Helm added 560 and 4. Not bad for the rookie. And then defensively, it's Cody Barton. Why was I saying Lander Barton? Sack numbers were actually, whoa. Oluwafemi Oladejo, 15.5 sacks. Dude, he outperformed Jeff Simmons. The UCLA rookie, 6'3", 260. Oh my, he had to have won, dude. He had to have won Defensive Rookie of the Year. There's no way he didn't. That's an incredible season for him. Dude, look at how hard he's smiling. If you smile that hard, you deserve it, bro. L'Jarius Sneed had 3 interceptions. Taking a look around the entire league, Darren Bland led the league. Sacks was DeMarcus Lawrence, Khalil Mack, TJ Watt, Von Miller. So weird. 1,500... My God, how many yards did Joe Burrow throw for? 1,500 out of T. Higgins. 1,500 out of Jamar Chase. So the top 2 in the entire league are both Bengals. Bengals playbook at work right here. Jefferson had 1,400, but Puka Nacua had 22 touchdowns, and Ray fucking McLeod. Dude, You know what EA said coming into this year? They're like, we changed up playbooks so that, you know, franchise isn't so playbook dependent. Yeah, you changed up playbooks. You made Kansas City and Dallas not the best anymore. Now it's just Atlanta and Cincinnati. Tell me why Ray McCloud has 27 touchdowns. Dude, if you go Atlanta Falcons playbook and you put anybody at slot wide receiver, you are guaranteed a nuclear season. This is crazy. 27 touchdowns on 100 receptions? This guy scores a touchdown every 3 catches. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. All right, let's take a look at the passing stats. Joe Burrow almost hit 5,000. Michael Penix Jr. almost hit 5,000 on 48.9. He's probably going to win MVP. It's a crazy playbook right there. Top 5 are Burrow, Penix, Mahomes, McCarthy, and Jaden Daniels. Wild. And the most interceptions award goes to Bustin Fields. Spencer Rattler and Bryce Young not far behind. Whoa. Houston Texans win their first ever Super Bowl. CJ Stroud is MVP. Michael Penix wins NFL MVP. And both the offensive and the defensive rookie of the year go to the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward, I could see that coming. You know, but like that made sense. Maybe Ashton Genty, right? But that made sense. Olawumafemi, how do you even say this name, bro? Olawumafemi Oladejo, defensive rookie of the year. That's a sleeper pick, bro. If you thought that was going to happen, you just know ball more than me. Because that is an awesome season for us. That's 2 guaranteed dev trade upgrades going into next season, and we almost had a winning record. Unfortunately, we have 2 big retirements, though. If you look on the right side of your screen, Johnny Hecker retires, and so does Kevin Zeitler. Kevin Zeitler was a 91 overall, so we just lost some serious pieces on special teams and the O-line. Aaron Rodgers retires. Cam Jordan retires. Von Miller retires. That's a lot of retirements. Gilmore retires. Mike Evans retires. Oh my God. Wait, this is actually a huge free agency player. George Pickens is available in free agency. I could have Chimere DK and George Pickens, and I could start to offload Calvin Ridley and Tyler Lockett. Dude, I want George Pickens. I don't know the last time I ever made like a God tier George Pickens. I don't know if I've ever actually had George Pickens. Oh, absolutely. He's already really interested in playing for Tennessee. We don't have to make him a super aggressive offer. Yeah, he already really likes what we've got here. Kendall Fuller wouldn't be bad. Honestly, free agency is where we're going to make our money because our team sucks. Like, there's so many players we could pick up that'd be very helpful. I do need a guard, though. I also need a punter. I'm going to go for Corey Bajorquez. Punters are cheap, and he's solid, So no Johnny Hecker. Dax Hill is always a really nice pickup. Dude, the value here on Dax Hill is so good. 12 mil a year, 93 speed. He's only 25 years old. This is a spectacular pickup if we can land it. Dude, 6 mil a year is nothing for an excellent corner, especially because he's going to develop. Tevin Jenkins is available as well, and I definitely need help on the O-line. So I'm going to go another player-friendly deal here. I'm going to just evaluate these offers. No way! Dude, we by far had the best offer on George Pickens, and he goes to the Chargers? Oh, that's so frustrating. By the way, for all you in the comments who tell me to not do a player-friendly deal when they're already interested, this is why. I gave him a player-friendly deal. He was already interested in us. We were the top offer, and he still went to the Chargers. I don't like to play around with that. Now, we did land our punter. We did land Dax Hill. We did not land Tevin Jenkins, who is interested too. Damn, this is a tough free agency, dude. I thought we were going to get all these dudes. Damn, that was a frustrating free agency. I thought we could easily get all 4 of those guys. No George Pickens is a bummer. At least we got Dax Hill. So we don't land George Pickens, but we could still land a really good wide receiver in the draft. We've got round 1, pick 13. Let's see what's available for the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. I've always wanted to draft a tight end and just make them a wide receiver. Matthias Guerrero is a 6'6" vertical threat, 236-pound tight end. Normally, this does not work because tight ends don't have the route running and they don't have the speed, but this guy kind of looks like maybe not a generational talent, but a spectacular talent. Elite speed, strength, acceleration, jumping, change of direction, and agility at the tight end position. I think if he's good enough, I'm going to move him to wide receiver. He ran a 4.58 40. It's not lightning fast. I'm going to try it. Matthias Guerrero. He's number 3 in true values. This is definitely a super high overall player. He's hidden dev. All right, I mean, if he's a wide receiver, he's a very slow wide receiver. 85 speed is very slow at wide receiver, but I legitimately want to try this. Although this is really interesting. Why does it say, do you see that on the left side? It says his strongest position is DL. Oh, that's my top team needs, I think. I think it's saying my team's weakest position is the tight end position. Okay, I'm an idiot, but whatever. I drafted a good tight end, so it might not matter. Hey, you know, I always love to have a Michigan State guy. This team could use a lot of positions, but take a look at this Will linebacker. Pass coverage out of Michigan State with absurd speed. He's very weak, though. So this is truly a pass coverage linebacker. Wade Murphy, Michigan State University. I'm probably going to move him to middle linebacker where Barton is. He does not have good true value, so he's not a high overall. At least he's hidden depth. 86 speed, 89 excel, and 91 agility. That's a very weird linebacker. I don't know if that was a great second-round pick, but so far I'm 2 for 2 on hidden dev, which guarantees at least star development. Right edge rusher Oscar Herrera out of Florida State has elite jumping and elite acceleration. This is definitely a Hail Mary, but a third-round hidden dev? Could I do it again? Can I go 3 for 3? No, I can't. I don't have the sauce. He's very fast edge rusher with 88 acceleration, but not what we were looking for. Okay, a little recap on this draft. Listen, even if I'm not going to move Matias Guerrero to wide receiver, dude, I just drafted an absolute monster. Getting any player 80 overall or better is crazy. I may just have to leave Matias Guerrero at tight end and switch my playbook to favor a tight end. Because, dude, this is a generational talent. 81 overall. Now, Wade Murphy's only a 69, and Herrera's only a 67. The computer managed to get me Von Bacon. Elite name, hidden dev, Auburn D tackle. Wow, we've found our Jeff Simmons replacement absurdly fast. Not that we got to replace Jeff Simmons right now. Jeff Simmons is just fine, but in a couple years here, he's going to retire. That's a great pickup by the computer. Nice work. Taking a look at this entire draft class. Oh my God. Oh my God, and there was a better tight end? Matt Heller. Wow, I got an 81 overall tight end, and he wasn't even the best tight end. That's crazy. Matt Heller out of Iowa. Tight end U. Evan Williams, USC, strong safety, 85 overall. Bro, if you see a safety out of USC, they're always a maniac. 85 overall? Someone told me they're doing like these Troy Polamalu safeties, and yeah, I mean, that's what this is. Evan Williams, number 33, 99 hit power. It's like that. I don't know if you guys saw that rebuild, but I traded for this 87 overall strong safety because he's one of the best players I've ever seen. Wow. Interesting class. 2 god tier tight ends and a super safety. Nice. All right, I've got a new idea. Now that we have Matias Guerrero, who is probably at least a superstar because he's an 81 overall, we definitely do not need Gunnar Helm. And Gunnar Helm has some value. Although Chigo Okonkwo has even better value, he's listed as a future starter. I'm going to trade Chigo Okonkwo and a currently valuable first-round pick because we were not so great last year, and I'm going to try and pick up an awesome wide receiver. It honestly hurts to trade a first-round pick for George Pickens, but if I can't get him in free agency, I'll find a way to get him before the season starts. George Pickens is a Tennessee Titan. All things are at balance. It's a nice little Easter egg. You know, you guys might have been all frustrated that I had to get him in free agency, and now he's on the squad anyway. Ooh, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cam Ward. Dude, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year this early is so important because it makes Cam Ward develop so much faster. It's this exponential growth. He's an 85 overall. He is superstar. And he's got some awesome abilities now, too. This is so good for Cam Ward. We've got our new superstar tight end, Matias Guerrero. George Pickens is wide receiver 1. Chimere DK is wide receiver 3, and Ridley is wide receiver 2. The wide receiver room actually got so much better because DK has developed well. Sorry, it's weird calling him that. I did look up for the pronunciation, but I want to call him Chimney, bro. Or Chim. We're calling him Chim. Chim is a star. He's an 80 overall. He actually has like really good stat. 94 speed, 94 excel. This guy's going to be a freak. Him and George Pickens are going to be a real good wide receiver duo. Along with Matias Guerrero. Now, not getting Tevin Jenkins in free agency was a huge bummer because my right guard just sucks. I got Jake Slater in there who's not looking good. Latham and Skoronski, Cushenberry all form a decent core, but I definitely got to get myself an offensive lineman in free agency. Defensively, so many big changes. Oladejo goes superstar 86 overall. L'Jarius Sneed goes X Factor. Dax Hill is CB2. We got Von Bacon down here. I'm going to move Winston to my starting strong safety. I'm going to move Amani Hooker to my starting free safety. And who would have thought Oluwafemi... Dude, that is one of the most difficult names. Oluwafemi Oladejo. Who would have thought Oladejo was going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year? He's an 86 overall run stop. This guy's so good. Oof. We are struggling at midseason 2-5. I don't know, with the revamped squad, I thought we'd be doing good, but morale is kind of low. Matthias Guerrero was not superstar. He is star dev, which is a lot lower than I expected him to be. Although, there is good news. Guys, I was actually a genius. My Wade Murphy pick was a genius. Wade Murphy is a superstar. So that's good news. It's because he went to Michigan State. Let's see if I can steer this ship in the right direction for the second half of the season. I'll play this matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. The sad news is I traded away our first-round pick for George Pickens. So if we keep losing this season, that's going to be a very valuable pick. I don't know. I thought we'd do even better this season, so that pick was going to lose value, but not the case. All right, 1st and 10. It's 0-0. And we are not on rookie difficulty anymore. So let's lock in here. Cam Ward, Tony Pollard. We got Big Chimney on the left side. Matthias Guerrero, George Pickens, Calvin Ridley. I'm going the Big Chimney. Oh, this is not rookie, I tell you what. Damn it. Nice drop. Is that Logan Wilson? Yes. I didn't think he'd drop. Wow, look at this game. 0-0. Defense needs my help. I'm on Wade Murphy here. It's 2nd and 5. Kind of looks like a handoff to Chase Brown, no? Although this is Bengals offense. They pass a lot. Let's see if that's the case here. They're going to get a false start. Error delay game. Not bad. All right, we're going to guess pass here. I'm going to go on Cody Barton. Goes with a nice little check down. Chase Brown gets laid out. I think that was Amani Hooker. 3rd and 4. We really need a win here. I'm blitzing. Blitzing up the middle here. The whittle. Oh my God. I could not have left that any more open. They are not on rookie. No, sir. All right, 3rd and 6. It is literally 7-0. There's like no scoring today. Hardly any moments either. But let's get big. We got George Pickens for a reason, right? Oh my God, yeah, we did. What a catch. George Pickens. Wow, that was such a clutch catch. Needed that bad, and he came in big. Let's go to Matthias Guerrero. Our first-round pick tight end. He's going to give us another 20 yards. We got to tie this game up right here. Yeah, we got a lot of new options. There's Matthias Guerrero again. And he's in the end zone for the Titans. Can we get back-to-back offensive rookies of the year? That's the goal. All right, 1st and 10. Here comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I'm on Winston. He goes a nice check. Oh, my God. Jamar Chase with a spin. He ended up getting laid out. And not after getting some good yards. 7-7. The 3-3 Bengals. Damn, they kind of need this win too, huh? I'm going to hop on Dax Hill here. I'm manned up on the tight end, but I kind of... No! L'Jarius Sneed, you're an X Factor. Don't let him get that. I'm going to blitz again. I got to apply some pressure here. Chase Brown with a really nice block pickup. Dax Hill has 6 tackles. I'm just going to keep blitzing. 2nd and 3. Chase Brown's got a route. Oh, my God. Joe Burrow can't miss. Dude, they're cooking us. Can we keep him out the end zone? Joe Burrow, X Factor activate. I'm going on Wade Murphy. Michigan State University. Oh, yeah, they're going to be chewing clock here. Oh, yeah, get him in the backfield. Oladejo. 2nd and 13. That's a huge stop. That's a huge stop. They may run the football again, but out of this formation, I don't mind. I got to be ready for the pass. I'm on Winston. Ready for the pass. He's got the check down. Okay, spin's going nowhere. Timeout, Tennessee. We need a big stop here. 3rd and 6. I think we send the blitz. Yeah, why not? Come on, Cody. We need this. We need it bad. Right up the middle. I'm on Burrow. Got him. Huge. Cody Barton, that was the biggest play of the game. Because we get to call that timeout. They got to kick this field goal. And then Cam Ward can mount a game-winning drive here. Although on all Madden difficulty, I don't think I'm going to block a kick. I'm understanding why I blocked that kick now, too. Yeah, not going to block it here. Was that Jake Bates? Oh, my God. When did they get Jake Bates? All right, we got 50 seconds, no timeouts, and a dream. Let's go, Tennessee. All right, I'm hoping that's George Pickens in man coverage. It is totally not, but I can hit Pollard, get out of bounds for a good 5 yards. 5 yards for 4 seconds. It's not the best trade, but I'll take it. We're going to have to play with a lot of pace here. Oh, Calvin Ridley gets wide open. Dude, amazing blocking by my O-line. I was able... Dude, Cam Ward just got to stand there and breathe. Cincinnati D-line couldn't get an ounce of pressure right there. That was so good for us. I mean, it wasn't even really Calvin Ridley. It was just I had so much time. How could I mess that up? Uh-oh. Now this I can mess up. Way to get out. We lost 2 yards, but we kept the clock stopped, and that's what was important on that play right here. Okay, we are in field goal range at this point. We could send this game to overtime, but I'm worried about getting the win. I'm going to go Pollard, and that's really not the throw right there. We're just going to go no huddle, see if we can make something out of nothing right here. 22 seconds, get the snap off. Chimney, you got to get out of bounds, Chimney! Out of bounds and a first for Big Chim. Chimray DK, that was such a big play right there. Okay, oh, now it's getting scary. 17 seconds, 1st and 10. It's getting real scary now, especially if I were to get sacked. Tony Pollard, we got to spike it. Get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. Got to spike this football. Go, 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 go. Yes, sir. I guess we got to take the field goal, huh? 2nd and goal, 4 seconds left. We have an absolute money ball field goal. It's too easy. Who the hell is my kicker? Why was that such... That was a horrible kick. Dude, that thing was like... That had no distance. That could have gone from like 30 maximum. Hey, we tied it up. We're going to go into overtime 10-10. Oh, and the Bengals scored. Cincinnati instantly scored. And we got a scary overtime. And I think if time expires, George Pickens, big one. If time expires, I think the game's over because this is the regular season. I think we're going to go for 2. I think if we get this, we go for 2, right? I'm going Big Chimney. He's kind of blanketed, but he broke a tackle. Chim DK, I love you, bro. You're cooking, man. All right, we're going to try a little play action here. I don't think I've even ran the ball with Pollard, so I don't expect them to bite, but I'm going for it, and I was right. They didn't bite at all, but we still got Gunnar Helm, baby. We traded Chigo Okonkwo. Also, I don't know if any of you play old school RuneScape, but Chigo Okonkwo maxed his Iron Man. To many of you, that may mean literally nothing, but for an NFL player to do that is so impressive. All right, I'm done nerding out. I'm going to throw dots now. Matthias Guerrero. Come on, boys. Let's win this game. Why not us? Why not us? I'm thinking George Pickens. He's kind of got inside leverage, but... Ooh, good defense. Good defense. I thought George Pickens would be a money ball. He just wasn't there. What do we got here? Oh, keep going, DK. Keep going. No, bad ball. Cam Ward. What? That's not a touchdown? How was that not a touchdown? It was a bad ball, but he still got it. He must have had it. He must have had a toe out. Oh no, not like this, gentlemen. We can't lose like this. I'm going Guerrero in the middle. He makes a tough catch. It's 4th and 5. No way George Pickens doesn't come down with that ball, right? Biggest play of the game right here, boys. Biggest play of the game. I'm going to block Matthias Guerrero. I'm getting out on the right side. There's going to be too much pressure. I just got to airmail one, and that's the ball game. Trey Hendrickson. I just can't believe George Pickens didn't catch that ball. What happened there? It was a bad ball from Cam Ward, but it felt like he got 2 feet down. EA's not going to give me a replay. Oh, they're going to let me replay this. 2nd and 10. With overtime on the line, Cam Ward gets rid of the football. George Pickens is completely uncovered. It's a bummer that George Pickens wears a size 15. Because if George Pickens had a U.S. men's size 10, we're going into overtime. Oh, that's a brutal way to go out. Dude, I got canned. Walter White got canned. The Browns, the Colts, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Broncos are offering me a job. I guess I'm headed to Cleveland. They can't stop me from heading back to the Tennessee Titans, though. I have to make a new coach now. I guess head coach Walter White got caught by the DEA. Hank Schrader pulled up on him. Mr. Two-Timer is our new head coach, because 2nd time's the charm. Mr. Two-Timer is going to be this fresh black dude with the cornrows, dreads, I don't know. I feel like it'll be harder to fire me. I'm going to I'll pull out the race card so fast. If I was black, bro, I would be pulling the race card every second of every day. I think I might have some job security now. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm dripping sauce. Black head coach is getting the Jordan 11 retro Cool Grays because, come on, man. Oh my God, you can just rock street clothes as a coach? I'm the cool coach, bro. I let my players smoke weed and shit. Packers-Ravens Super Bowl, where the Packers win, Jordan Love is MVP, and we don't win any awards yet. That was a real... Dude, I thought that season was going to be solid. We ended up going 6-11. It's like the team only got better, and our record got worse. Sometimes it just happens. If we can't have success this year, I'm going to have to make some serious changes. But we've got 83 mil in cap space, and Aiden Hutchinson is an available free agent, and he is heavily interested in the Tennessee Titans. We can't fumble this. We cannot fumble this, bro. I'm going to have Odejo and a 99 overall Aiden Hutchinson. Please. Nobody snake this man for me. Okay, look at our offer. Our offer is so much better than the closest. It's so much better. I'm also going to sign Jake Bates. I don't think we have a kicker right now. Yeah, we only have a punter. That's why my last kick was so bad. I'll see if I can't get Elton Jenkins as well, dude. Because my O-line needs some help. I'll probably move him to right guard. Okay, this could be a massive free agency if we pull this off. Aiden Hutchinson is a Tennessee Titan. Elton Jenkins is a Tennessee Titan. And Jake Bates is a Tennessee Titan. Huge free agency. Now, we do have the NFL draft, but I traded away my pick. And at 6-11, my pick is round 1, pick 7. That's brutal. The fact that I gave the Chargers round 1, pick 7 is brutal. This is a weird pick because I don't really need this position. I have Aiden Hutchinson. I have Oladejo, but oh my God. He looks incredible. Donnie Spencer, Notre Dame. He has to be hidden dev. I'm taking it. Best player available. Donnie Spencer. B+ hidden dev, 87 speed, 91 excel. We'll find a spot for him. I'll tell you that. We'll find a spot for him. If we could get a late round hidden dev tackle, that'd be amazing. DeAndres Downing. I mean, he has good physicals. I don't know that he's actually going to be good. He was projected as a UDFA. This might be a big-time reach right here. I think it is. Yikes. Absolutely massive reach. Dude, sometimes I just see good physicals, and I assume they're good, and that's not the case anymore. Maybe 2 years ago that was the case, but you got to do a little better scouting. All right, let's get a good little draft recap in here as our best player comes in the 6th round. Computer's going off. Donnie Spencer's a 72. Computer got me a 75 overall D tackle who is not hidden dev. How's that even possible? He has 94 strength, almost no speed at all, 355 pounds. I think nose tackle's kind of bugged in this game. Like, it shows the overall as higher than it really is. All right, what do we give the Chargers? That's really the question here. Logan O'Neal, a great pickup. Kelvin Benner, really good running back. And let me see round 1, pick 7. So the Chargers turned my pick into Ted McKinley, a 76 overall left edge rusher. And they whiffed. Number 69, ultra white, absolutely bizarre looking alien human. And he's a normal dog. Hater mode activated. We're fine. All right, gentlemen, here's what we're rocking with. I mean, I sort of got an upgrade here on the offensive line because of Jenkins. I think I got to move Lloyd Cushenberry to right guard. Yeah. Okay, so the offensive line has a nice upgrade. Matias Guerrero, not as good at this point as I was hoping he would be. I still don't have a superstar or an X-Factor wide receiver. I'm a little shocked by that. And Tony Pollard is officially regressing, so it's time for Tyjae Spears to take over the backfield. Cam Ward's up to a 91, so Cam Ward's cooking. Defensively, we have, oh my God, the Titans' defense is unbelievable. Von Bacon, L'Jarius Sneed, Dax Hill. Winston is superstar now. Hutchinson, Gray, Barton. Why is Murphy down here? Doesn't even make any sense. We kind of knew this would happen, though. I have too many good linebackers, huh? I'm going to switch Wade Murphy. I actually really need a free safety, and we have so many good linebackers. I'm going to trade Wade Murphy. Dude, Wade Murphy's going to have really good trade value. I kind of don't like trading him here because that's my guy, but I think I should. I think this makes sense here. Okay, so Wade Murphy is a superstar. Would you do this straight up? This is a super weird trade. This will definitely go down as one of my weirdest trades, but we're going to send Wade Murphy a 3rd and a 5th for 85 overall Jabril Peppers. All right, so the Tennessee Titans now probably have the best defense in the NFL. Aiden Hutchinson, Oladejo, Jeff Simmons, Sneed. Dude, this team is disgusting. It's just our offense. Like, yes, our offense is good with Cam Ward, but not a single ability out of any of these players is a little shocking. I think, dude, I know we just went 6-11, but I feel like we could win it all right now. Also just juiced out all my coach abilities, so we'll be activating some monsters now. All right, our week 1 game is against the Atlanta Falcons. I want to kick this season off with a bang. Dude, we're an 87 overall. Like, the team is progressing super well. We got 3 superstar X Factors. That free agency was huge. We just got to put it together. We just got to put it together. All right, big third down. Here we go, baby. We got Barton superstar, Oladejo. Jeff Simmons. I'm going on Oladejo. Let me pass rush. Okay, it totally didn't work. It totally didn't work, but I want to try it. Man, who would have thought Olu Oladejo would be one of the best defensive players in football? That's the beauty of this, man. Although I also have Aiden Hutchinson. Can't forget about Big Hutch. Come on, Big Hutch. No, you fraud. Oh, my God. This D-line is so scary. Hutch, Oladejo. I'm going on Hutch. Come on. Come here, Michael Penis. Come here, Michael Penis. Big Hutch. Ahoo. It's a shame he's not on the Lions anymore. In this universe. It's a good thing he's still on the Lions IRL. All right, Barton, Oladejo, Big Hutch. No more Wade Murphy, though. Traded away Wade Murphy for the man making that tackle right there, Jabril Peppers. All right, big time blitz. Let's go, Womack. Sammy Womack, Roger McCreary on this blitz. Why not? Why not? Somebody's got to get home. My goodness. Good defense. Hey, 4th and 17. Holding them to 3 points right here. That works for me. Jabril Peppers. Dude, I got a lot of University of Michigan players. Jabril Peppers, Aiden Hutchinson. And I traded Wade Murphy. What am I doing? Traded my only Michigan State guy. All right, let's get George Pickens an upgrade, bro. How do we get George Pickens the sauce that he deserves? Cam Ward in a little bit of trouble. Bonks the ball off of Jesse Bates' face. What just happened? All right, 2nd and goal. Need a big one. Oh, who's on? Oh! Why am I not running the football? What is wrong with me? Oh, just kidding. They have this bagged. Let's go Calvin Ridley. Dude, Calvin Ridley speed out. I dare somebody stop that. Nope. Can't. Can't do it. No! You did not, Calvin Ridley. You did not just come out of the end zone for that. 1 yard to go. This is the most pitiful red zone offense I've ever ran. Tyjae Spears, guardian cap on, up the gut. And James Pierce Jr. just stepped us. I'm so washed. I'm so washed. It's unbelievable. 38 seconds. Here we go. Big blitz out of McCreary. Somebody's got to get home, right? Oh, taking a shot. Dax Hill. Ball back. We got timeouts. Wait a minute. Oh, they didn't give me the drive, but that's okay. After half, we've got a 3rd and 1. Okay, I'm not going empty again. We're going to lock in right now. George Pickens, why not? George Pickens, why not? Hey! Head top, George Pickens. Dude, that's why we got him. We got him to do exactly that. All right, beautiful work. Rolling out left, Pollard. Just a little cheeky one. Matthias Guerrero's trying to throw some blocks for me, but we're not doing him any favors. 2nd and 10. All right, Matthias was there. Oh, he still is. Matthias Guerrero, use that big body. Sign your 6'6". I need you to truck him. Let's go QB blast. Dude, Cam Ward's kind of athletic. What do we think about QB blast up the middle? It's kind of a crazy play call. Why not? We're Bill's playbook, baby. Cam Ward's got it. Hey, he's got it. All right, we're going to go no huddle. Wide receiver mid-screen to Big Chim. Come on. Oh, my God. He's so not open. I thank God I got away with that without anything bad happening. That was so unbelievably covered. All right, 2nd and goal. Can't go empty in the red zone again. No, sir. We just can't. Let's hope this is man coverage. I think Matthias Guerrero is just too big for them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what we're looking for. Matthias Guerrero giving us an easy one. Atlanta got 7. We got to get a clutch touchdown here. Let's see if we can do it. All right, Cam Ward rolling out. Playmaker to Matthias. Oh. Cam Ward. Every time I've tried to do these big game-winning drives with Cam Ward, we've just come up short. But let's get big here. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. We got a downfield blocker. We got a spin. Tony Pollard. A clutch 12 yards right there. A very clutch 12 yards right there. 10-7. 1st and 10. George Pickens down the middle. What a ball. Big game, George Pickens. Big game right now out of George Pickens. We got to keep that up. AJ Terrell's trying to bag him up, but... Oh, Matthias, man, coverage. Torched his man. He's not really built for the spin. I just tried to do a spin move on him, and he's really not built for that. That might have been a mistake. All right, under a minute left. 10-7. Trying to kick this game off with a nice little lead. There's Matthias Guerrero. Another great catch. We can burn more clock here. Can burn even more clock. Under 30 seconds. Need the touchdown. How are we going to find it? Cam Ward, we have not been clutch yet. Can we find it right now? Cam Ward. I made that mistake last time. I did not step up in the pocket, but I learned from my mistakes. And with not a lot of time left, all right, we just got to play over the top. Dude, we have like the best D-line in football. Let's make some pressure. Best D-line! Best D-line in football! Let's go, Titans. Tavondre Sweat's in there with the rest of that. Dude, look at that D-line. Hutch, Barton, Sweat, Simmons, Oladejo. That's disgusting. Well defended. He airs one out. Big Winston. Let's go. I wish that was Jameis Winston. Hey, look at the drip, coach. Look at the drip, coach. That shit looks fire. Falcons are in piss. Things you love to see. Things you love to see. Great start, boys. Great start. Oh, yes, sir. That's why you don't fire me, bro. I'm the same guy. Walter White, Mr. Two-Timer. It's the two wings of the same bird. Whatever. Maybe we did need a change of scenery. Maybe we needed a black head coach because the Tennessee Titans are 12-5 with a 90 overall roster. Granted, our wild card game is against one of historically the toughest teams to play in this game, the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look at this playoff bracket. Okay, so the 1 seed is the Falcons. Dude, they just fired their coach. They were 3-14 last season. So were we. Big change-ups. 2 seed, 7 seed Panthers. And then on our side of the bracket, there's the Chargers, who we gave that first-round pick to. The 1 seed is the Buffalo Bills. 2 seeds the Bengals. 3 seed Tennessee Titans. Who knows who we're going to play? Most likely we won't play Buffalo. Actually, there's no way for us to play Buffalo. Yeah. Let's take a look at the stats on this season. Cam Ward, Cam Ward really doesn't throw a lot of touchdowns, but he's got his interception numbers down a lot. 11 in that first season, down to 5 here. He's really not turning the ball over. That's awesome. 4,115 yards, sacked 43 times, though. That's a ton, right? He's getting sacked 2 or 3 times every single game. Wow, that seems really high. Tyjae Spears, his first season as a starter, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. So Bills' offense actually gives a good amount of touches, yards, and touchdowns to your running back, which I wouldn't have expected. Big Chim, 1,107. George Pickens, 1,107. So our 2 best wide receivers put up really good numbers. Calvin Ridley at this point is kind of not a journeyman, but he's a vet. 31 years old here, 9 touchdowns though. Matthias Guerrero, I'm really not giving this guy the reps that he deserves. Guerrero is such a good tight end. 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. We're underutilizing him. He might be someone I'd trade. Oh my God, look at this defense. This defense is unbelievable. 24 sacks out of Hutchinson. 11.5 out of Jeff Simmons, and 10 out of Oladejo. This is the best defense I've ever made on a franchise. I can confidently say that. Not only that, but we got 5 interceptions out of Kevin Winston, who's only in his 2nd year. We got 3 out of L'Jarius Sneed and 2 out of Roger McCreary, 1 apiece out of Dax Hill, Jabril Peppers, and Amani Hooker. This defense is so sick. 18 TFLs out of Oladejo, 100+ tackles out of Barton. Wow, man. All right, now what happened around the entire league? Aiden Hutchinson led the entire league in sacks on the Tennessee Titans. That's awesome. Micah Parsons, no fucking way. No fucking way. Okay, I did not update the rosters. When we started this franchise, Micah Parsons was on the Dallas Cowboys. He was natively traded to the Green Bay Packers. Wait, that's actually insane. He got traded to the Packers, and I didn't update the rosters. Dude, that is so funny. Logan Wilson's on the Saints now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but EA did this update where teams make significantly more trades than they used to. A lot of times the CPU just wouldn't make any trades, and it was kind of lame. Like, you want to see them make trades. That's a crazy one. All right, Burrow almost goes for 5,000 again. Followed up by Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, 28-17. He's a Los Angeles Ram now. And yeah, a lot of interceptions though for Fields. Jets have a new quarterback, Neil Morgan, and there's Cam Ward. Cam Ward's 6th best in the league. But, 5 interceptions, that's a really good season for Cam Ward. Receiving, Puka Nacua leads the league. Devin Duvernay, with the most touchdowns in the NFL, followed up by Khalil Shakir, Xavier Legette, Christian Watson, and Michael Wilson. Sure, why not? True. Bijan, 1,712. Isaiah Pacheco had 17 touchdowns. Charbonnet, a Dallas Cowboy, had 15. Derrick Henry still on the Ravens. Saquon still on the Eagles. And Genty still on the Raiders. Dude, they did Genty so dirty. They made his, face scan so up close and personal. Makes it look like he has the fattest cranium of all time. Look at Genty compared to Tracy. They gave this guy the largest skull ever and a super long neck. They just did him dirty, bro. It's just the angle of the photo. It really is what it is. I don't know, actually. Maybe Ashton Genty has an absolute cranium on him. I don't know. All right, let's take down the Chiefs. That's the 9-8 Chiefs. If there's ever a time to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, it's right now. They still got Rashee Rice, Chris Jones, and Patrick Mahomes. We've got Hutch. It's cool to me that we still have... I'm going to rock some cool jerseys here, but it's really cool to me that we still have Jeffrey Simmons. I was scared that Jeff Simmons would retire by now. He usually does. Color rushes do look good on the Titans. Alternates are clean too. 2015's classic home. These are fun. 2015's classic color rush. Ooh. Let's go AFL anniversary. Why not? I got to put the Chiefs in something cool too. Let's get an AFL anniversary away. Yeah, this will be a sick matchup. Let's get it. So I started the Tennessee Titans rebuild as head coach Walter White, and I did not cook. We got fired. But I ran it back. I made a brand new head coach. I took the team over once more, and finally we're playing in our first playoff game. It's the wild card playoff against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's get it. Ooh. It's a rain game? Ooh, it's a rain game? Dude, look at these jerseys. This looks sick. All right, someone tell Tyjae Spears that yes, the Guardian cap is nice, and I understand you don't want CTE, but you look like a fucking idiot. You look so stupid, Tyjae. Don't you understand? CTE, drip is forever. CTE is temporary. As we get a 4th and inches, we gotta go for this. Are you kidding me? 3rd and inches, we went for it. We didn't get it. Let's see if Elgton Jenkins can stop Chris Jones here. And let's see if Tyjae Spears' ugly-ass garden cap can get an inch. Oh, yeah. George Karlaftis helped us get it, too. Thank you, sir. Dude, these jerseys look awesome. This is a sick game right here. Cam Ward, Tyjae Spears, a little rain. Let's get a great completion. Dude, I love our 2 tight ends. Guerrero and Gunnar Helm. There's our rookie. Well, he was a rookie 3 years ago. Does that count? He's a junior now. He's a junior in the league. All right, 2nd and 3. Guerrero, Spears, Matthias, you dirty dog. Dude, he just killed Simmons back there. Killed him. 7-0 start. Don't mind if I do. Kansas City's in the red zone, but guess what? This is the best defense in football. Hutch, Simmons, Oladejo, Barton, and Cedric Gray there in the middle. Isaiah Pacheco led the league in rushing touchdowns, and maybe that's why. Oh, my God. Had a hand on him. What a play. Now with 26 seconds, we got to make a big stop. I don't think we're going to have an issue doing that, though. Let's get some pressure. Here we go, Barton. Let's hover. Let's pretend like we're doing something, Cody. Disengage. Whoa. Stupid open is Noah Gray. They get the first down. That was a nightmare. And they had no timeouts. Oh, my God. They needed to go end zone there. All right, 7-7.5. All right, defense comes up with a big stop. It is 3rd and 2. All right, head coach, Mr. Two-Timer, looking for a playoff win in his first year as head coach. I was hoping... Oh, no, that's a bad ball. Oh, my God, what an interception. I thought if I heaved that and let it, it would just go out of bounds. I was really just trying to throw that ball away, and that's an interception. Yikes. Dude, what a pick. All right, I'm hopping on Cedric Gray. Lot of pressure. Oh, thought I might intercept that, but not quite. Mid-blitz? Ooh, mid-blitz. Jabril Peppers, I might send him too. Nope. He could go to Pacheco. Goes right in the middle. Great catch. Great catch. I made that too easy. All right, 1st and 10. Back on Pacheco. He's a blocker. L'Jarius Sneed is old and washed against his former team. Dude is stuck in the mud. Stuck in the rain, I suppose. It is 7-7 at the 2-minute warning. We're supposed to win this game. 12-5 Titans. All right, I'm going to guess pass here. Barton, what do we got? Ooh, it's a screen. We need a... Oh, I was going to say, we need a fumble right now. They're burning some clock off. We got timeout still. No 2-minute warning. Let's send a blitz here. RPO! You cheesers. First and goal. Now we're in a little bit of trouble because they pretty much have to run this ball and they can chew some clock. Although, it doesn't look like they're chewing clock. Or yeah, they are. We've got 3 timeouts. I like that. Dude, if they had chewed the whole clock and scored with no time, we were just going to outright lose the game. But now at least we have an opportunity. 14-7, 43 seconds. Got to force overtime. Once again, we're in a position where we got to force overtime. God, I feel like we've been here so often. There's Tyjae Spears on the Texas, and let's just go no huddle. Actually, no. Let's call timeout here. Can't lose this game. Not like this. All right, big chimney. I think Chim on the corner route could be money. Chim on the corner route could be money. Great catch. But he doesn't get out of bounds. We're going to use another timeout here. Moving the ball effectively, but not getting enough. Gotta try and get out of bounds on this play right here. Let's see if Chim can just take a speed out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, well, our teammates are kind of hurting each other there, but we do get 6 yards and out of bounds. Shit, if I can keep doing that, I'm gonna. Yes, sir. Hey, I'll do this all the way down the field. Don't underestimate it. 22 seconds. We've still got a timeout. Got to get in the end zone. Got to find the end zone. George Pickens, now might be the time. Now might be the time, but I don't need it because Matthias Guerrero is in. Matthias Guerrero, what a play. Dude, in the rain, we went for 2. We went for 2 on the sim, and we got it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, we went for 2 on the sim and got it. Dude, coach, what did you call? Dude, Mr. Two-Timer is a savage. They got to go yard. That's fine. You can check down in the middle of the field all you want. I don't care. You're not going to get anything out of that. You got to go Hail Mary now. Oh, my God, and we got Simmons and Hutch. This is the best D-line for this scenario. And where are you going? They just lost! Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, not even going to take a shot? We just got the most miraculous playoff win. The simulation go for 2 gives us a 15-14 win over the Chiefs. What a nasty game. That's so funny. Dude, what a clutch play, Matthias Guerrero. 2 touchdowns for him, man. He had such an incredible game. Ooh, the former Super Bowl champion Houston Texans are our next opponent. They've got a 95 overall defense. Is that real? 95 overall defense. All right, so here's your Titans roster. Cam Ward is a 99 overall. Simmons and Hutch are 99 overalls. Oladejo's a 96. Spears is a 93. Pickens is a 91. And Winston's a 91. What about these Texans, though? So 99 Stingley, 98 Stroud, 97 Will Anderson, 95 Christian Wilkins, 93 Danielle Hunter, Kamari Lassiter, Julius Cartwright, Jalen Peach. Okay, yeah. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Okay. That's a very good defense. All right, Mr. Two-Timer. Let's find out what we're made of here. See if we can find some cool uniforms again. I'm going to go 2015's Classic Home. I think these are fun. I know they're navy, though. It's kind of weird. I'll go the alternate options. I'm full of shit. Give me the 2015 Color Rush. And let's get the Texans there. Remember the Texans red? Yes, these Texans jerseys are so sick. Yes, a little red-blue matchup in the divisional. All right, gentlemen, 4th and 3. That's our first moment. 4th and 3. We ought to clutch up then, huh? Why not, Cam Ward? Where's Matthias? Where's Matthias? Where's Matthias? There he is for a ton of yards. Great work, O-line. I'll take what we can get. 47 yards. All right, George Pickens, single coverage. That might be the ball right there. No, he's not in single coverage. Ooh, nobody's really open, but Cam Ward's got some room. Oh, just kidding. Will Anderson is literally 99 speed. Oh, my God. I thought we were going to get something nice there. I'll tell you what, I really haven't ran the ball almost at all. I think it's just because I'm not so geeked up about our running backs, but let's give Tyjae Spears one. That's what I get. That's what I get. I said I haven't ran the ball, and guess what? I instantly lose 4 yards. Let's continue to be an air raid program. I'm just fine with that. I don't think program's the right word, but damn, Calvin Ridley. You washed fraud. Can't hang on to it. 4th and 13. Defense did get us a nice stop, but offense comes up with only 3. And that is why we got Jake Bates. We've seen a lot of Jake Bates. We've seen him on the Lions, the Bengals, and now the Tennessee Titans. Defense needs my help. 2nd and 4. Honestly, I just love playing defense on this team because everybody on this team is so freaking good. Let's pass rush with Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, no, not Nick Chubb. Not Joe Mixon. 1st and 10. Freebie touchdown for them, dude. I'm always talking up this defense, and then Pacheco and Joe Mixon just dot us up. I'm going to take the easy one here to Tyjae Spears. Just a cheeky little 10 yards, and it's time for dagger. Ooh, I like this play call, especially if this is man coverage. Linebackers really struggle to cover Matias Guerrero. Yep, that's manned up. Oh, no, that was very good coverage. I'm sick of Will Anderson. I'm already sick of Will Anderson, bro. I mean, Cam Ward's not slow. Dude, this Texans defense is no joke. Sheesh. George Pickens, I need you right now. George Pickens, we need you. George Pickens. Dude, I couldn't move the ball at all on offense. We got our own little Andre Johnson over there on the far left. Dude, I haven't used Big Chimney all day. You want one, Chim? He doesn't need it. Oh, my God, finally. Will Anderson is not absolutely dominating me. Yes. We got the scramble. Nice work, Cam Ward. All right, 1st and 10. Got to get in the end zone here. Gunnar Helm out of the backfield. This is a weird formation, but I'll take him. There's Gunnar Helm, backup tight end. 2nd and 1, not a lot of time left here. All right, Tyjae. All right, Tyjae Spears, I'll give you a handoff. Okay, Tyjae Spears, I'm never handing you the ball again. That one was really my fault. If I follow my blocks better, we get some good yards there. I'm going to give him it. 30 seconds, Tyjae Spears. Dude, why is running the ball impossible? Does anyone want to explain that to me? I can't get a quarter of a yard on a run play. Literally, we're doing nothing but losing yards on run plays, and I'm not giving up. 4th and 1, let's go inside zone. Yes. Oh my God, we got a run play to work. Never give up. Never give up. It is 9-7. Hey, listen, the sim go for 2 gives and takes. Looks like we went for 2 and actually didn't get it this time. So the score is 9-7. Super weird score. Big Chimney, why not? He's double covered, why not? I wanted to get weird, so I did. 46-yard field goal for Jake Bates. And he's going to make this nice and easy. Ah! No, I made it nice and easy. He got a little scarier than I liked. But he pinned it. 12-7. Okay, Houston getting in the end zone here is a big problem. 2nd and 8. Do they pass this football? I'm going to run zone. I'm going to hop on Kevin Winston in case they run it again. They're going to motion a man over. Fake the jet, play action, go back to Joe Mixon, and there's a flag and probably a targeting. Oh my God, straight crown of the helmet. I don't know what this is, though. Illegal man downfield. I'd rather have 3rd and 7. We played that really well. All right, they got to pass here. They just got to pass here. I'm going to go on Barton. Let's just play some defense. CJ Stroud. Oh, he had a man. He had a man. Dude, they're going to take a field goal here. That's really bizarre. 4th and 7. Down by 5 with very little clock. I don't know if that's the right call for Houston. If we can manage this properly, we'll just win the game right here. Got to give it to that 95 overall Houston Texans defense, though. They have been a serious problem for me all night long. They're just good, man. But they're not ready for Matias! Guerrero cuts up field! Oh, my God. Monster yards. He's going bowling. And he went wee bowling because he lost that ball behind him. What a rocket from Cam Ward. Soft spot of the zone. You gotta love it. All right, Ridley out to the right. Spears out to the right. Let's just go Tyjae Spears and see if he can't. Incredibly favorable animation. That doesn't get any better than that. This will bring us down. Could bring us down to the 2-minute warning, but I'm not going to cheese the computer. That's fraudulent. Dude, look at the blocks on that slip screen. That's beautiful. Titans are looking good right now. 10-12. It's all but over. They still have 3 timeouts, so I actually shouldn't say that. We get a touchdown here. It's all but over. Fuck it. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to. I just wanted to. It's a good thing we have the best defense in football. You got to breathe a little life into it sometimes, gentlemen. You got to get a little weird. Whoa, what are these zones? Good thing they ran the football. 2nd and 5. They pretty much, they got to go. Oh, no, they only need a field goal. Maybe their field goal decision was genius, right? They got to pass here. Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. Let's get some pressure. Okay, he goes right over the middle. He's not going to get much at all. Beautiful. Yeah, now they're going no huddle. They know. Okay, we're guessing pass. Jabril's up close. Oh, yeah! What? What? Dude, what? I bagged that. Oh my God, what is the computer doing? They just went insane. What was that? Oh my God, he actually ran the football. Joe Mixon reaches out forward. It's a timeout, Houston. That was a bold run play, but it worked. All right, now I'm on Barton here. Mixon's my responsibility. Okay, they run the ball to Joe Mixon and then go no huddle. I'm so confused. Now, okay, so they ran the ball to Joe Mixon to spike it, and now they're at 3rd and 12. I couldn't possibly tell you what they just did. We're going with a man blitz. This is so scary. They got it over the middle, but a big tackle, huge. They've got another timeout, but it's 4th and 6. We can win the game right now. Come on, huge stop. Huge stop, Tennessee. He's got nobody! And guess who? Oladejo! It doesn't matter that I choked. I trust my defense. I trust the best defense in football. 10 to 12. Dude, these playoff games are crazy. These games are crazy. Hey, sorry, boys. My gameplay stopped recording, but we did snuff out the Jaguars 27 to 24. The Eagles beat the Packers 28 to 14, so the Super Bowl is Tennessee Titans versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not too bummed that my file corrupted. It looked like a good game, but the Jaguars put up like 14 poverty points. Cam Ward cooked. It was a good game, but the final test here is the biggest game. The Super Bowl in Miami, the 12-5 Eagles, and we know they're a powerhouse. Like, this should surprise no one. But let's take a look at that Eagles roster, because there's probably some switch-ups. Saquon Barkley, Mr. Ejection himself, and Jalen Hurts, along with the Slim Reaper, are all a 99 overall. Guantanamo Bay is a 97. Mailata's a 95. The Great White Hope is a 95. A.J. Brown's a 95. This team is loaded. Loaded. I don't see any new players. Okay, so they have Andrew Van Ginkel, who's a superstar. Jalen Noel, Dallas Goedert. Yeah, they really don't have many new players at all. They just progressed super well. Josh Allen won MVP. Puka Nacua won Offensive Player of the Year. Micah won Defensive Player of the Year. And unfortunately, well, no, I mean, we got a nice little thing there for Aiden Hutchinson. Led the league in sacks, sack attack. It's time for the Super Bowl, baby, the big game. Let me give you a final look at your Tennessee Titans roster with multiple 99 overalls in Cam Ward, Jeff Simmons, and Aiden Hutchinson. And since we made the Super Bowl, there are some new dev trade upgrades on this team. Let's take a peek at those first. Ooh. X Factor Cam Ward. 99 overall X Factor Cam Ward. Can't be mad about that. Dude, I still, for the life of me, I couldn't get a wide receiver to get a dev trade upgrade. God, these guys just don't want it bad enough. Luckily, I have the best defense in football. Oladejo, Aiden Hutchinson, Winston. Winston's an X Factor. We got 4 X Factors on defense. That's crazy. Jeff Simmons did regress, though. Now he's a 99 overall superstar. It's okay. Ooh. Cam Ward, Jalen Hurts. Hard Rock Stadium. It's Hard Cock Stadium for me and the rest of this Tennessee Titans team. Late. All right, fraudulent ass Hurts. Let's go, baby. Our first offensive moment in the Super Bowl is a very favorable one with now our bazooka Cam Ward getting off on the right side, but jeez, you're fast. Dude, these edge rushers are so fast. Let's keep things simple. Matthias Guerrero, the linebacker beater. Matthias Guerrero. You got to put a safety on him. You got to put a corner on him. Oh my God, and the Eagles instantly scored. I didn't even get a moment. 7-7. Somebody took the top off. That's for sure. All right, I got Chimney. I got Ridley. We got options. Ridley was there, but the Chimney is too. I'm going to the Chimney. Whoa, that's a ball. He almost caught that. Oh my God, he almost caught that. That would have been one of the most insane plays I've ever done. But it's a good thing that we got Jake Bates in free agency because he makes that deep kick look easy. 49 yards in the Super Bowl, and he absolutely buries it. All right, defense needs my help. 7 to 10. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they'd run this in real life. I don't know what they're going to do here. 2nd and 1. They're milking that clock, you little cucks. Motion Saquon out. False start. No, sorry, delay of game. You gotta love Madden Sim AI. 2nd and 6. Jalen Hurts takes a delay of game. See what they got, baby. 2nd and 6. All right. All right, we got A.J. Brown, though. He did get the first, but that clock's moving on him. Dude, if we can get a sack here, I'm going Cedric Gray. Let's get a sack. Oh, we don't even need it. Let's just get a TFL. Just buried Saquon Barkley. They're running out of time here. I guess they got 2 timeouts left. Let's go, Barton. Another blitz. I'm backing up. Hutchinson, Oladejo. Dude, the blitzing is working. Just sending these hot blitz. I'm getting on Barton, and we're running it again. Let's go, Cody. Let's go, Cody. Get on Hurts, Aiden Hutchinson. Dude, this defense is suffocating. And Jake Elliott's going to have to bury it. Come on, Sammy Womack. Let's get a block. Let's do it on all Madden. It's not possible. It's way harder. Oh, my God, Jake Elliott. It's a bomb. Dude, I've still got timeout. Oh, they're not even going to give me a moment. Dude, this moment system sucks. Come on, I could have scored there. 3rd and 6, big play here. Big play. Oh, yeah. No. You're lying. What the fuck was that? I caught that ball. Oh, my God. And now they're in goal line normal. Now they're being Philly. I got to get on Winston, and I got to stuff this. And they get a yard. Well, at least that's lore accurate Philly. How on earth I didn't take that ball from them is unbelievable. And then they get a 4th and 1. Stupid. George Pickens, I need you. George Pickens, I need you. I'm just going to be honest with you, champ. Oh, my God, George Pickens! Dude, Cam Ward's a 99 overall with bazooka. Like, he's the #1 guy who can make that throw, and he doesn't make that throw. It was good coverage. I don't know that George Pickens gets him anyway, but that's a frustrating one. That's all right, because we're going to throw a rocket to Calvin Ridley. I think we're going to be all right. Maybe we score quick. I don't really know what the play is here, Calvin Ridley. I think we will score quick, whether we want to or not. It's going to take him out of bounds. Reed Blankenship can't get there. Oh, boy. Let's get Matthias Guerrero on a post. Kind of like that. Oh, I think he had him. Threw that a little late. Tony Pollard. Haven't seen a lot of Tony Pollard since Tajay kind of took over that backfield. But that's a great catch right there. And let's see if we can score this before the 2-minute warning. I don't really know what the move would be here. Pollard! Whoa! Oh shoot, we're kind of in a bad spot here. Clockwise, we're in a bad spot here. I'm gonna hand this off to Tajay Spears. Let's see what Philly does. Oh, Tajay can't fight it in. I mean, I guess we could kind of use some of this clock. That might not be a bad idea. I think we do. I think we use this clock. Oh, my God. I got sacked, though. 3rd and goal. We're not guaranteed a touchdown. We're under a minute to go. 3rd and goal. If we can get the touchdown, this will be perfect because we're not giving Philadelphia an opportunity to score. But if we don't, 6, 5, 4, huge play. Cam Ward gets out on the left side, throws, caught! The old man, Calvin Ridley. All right, it is 17-17 in the Super Bowl. And honestly, dude, a sack is what we want. We want to pull clock. And they go to, oh my God, they go to Saquon. I don't know how we got through that. But it's okay because they have to use a timeout on that, which works for us. We got 2nd and inches. We're still sending a lot of pressure, and they go Saquon again. I'm really confused as to why they keep running the ball. They're not in field goal range yet. Okay, they got to be passing this one. I just need Hutchinson to get open. I'm on Cedric Gray here. That's a lot of yards. I don't like that. Timeout Philly. That's bad. They're almost in field goal range. We got to get to them. Can't let up anything deep. Nothing deep. Oh, is that field goal range? They didn't use their timeout yet. Why are they not using their timeout? Okay. They used their timeout with 12 seconds left. They're coming out in a field goal. How deep is this? It's a pretty deep field goal, but Jake Elliott's really good. I don't know. He missed. Oh my God, wait. And we have 3 timeouts in 9 seconds. Please, for the love of God, give me this moment here. Yes. 9 seconds. 1st and 10. Oh my God, we can win this game. I need Guerrero on the left side. Or maybe Gunnar Helm. 49 yards. Jake Bates for the Super Bowl. Got it. Wait, there's 1 second left. The Tennessee Titans. Jake Elliott. Oh my God. Jake Elliott never returned to Philadelphia. You are not safe. The Tennessee Titans are Super Bowl champions. No way. I mean, it's pretty deep. Anything above 50, the computer can miss. They usually don't, though. Jake Elliott usually hits that. Oh, my God. A miracle shank. A super clutch catch from Gunnar Helm. Dude, his Super Bowl MVP is it Jake Bates? Can you even give it to a kicker? I really don't know who Super Bowl MVP is. I mean, Cam Ward played a solid game, but not that solid. Wow, what a game. The Tennessee Titans are Super Bowl champions. That was such a sick game. Bro, Calvin Ridley might actually be Super Bowl MVP now that I think about it. He had that incredibly clutch touchdown right here. The old man with a super tough catch. Look at that. That was a crazy play. All right, if we take a look at the player stats on this Super Bowl. So Cam Ward was 13 for 22, 2 touchdowns, interception. That's not a great stat line. Saquon Barkley was excellent. Tyjae Spears didn't do shit. But receiving, Calvin Ridley's 4 for 61 with a touchdown. George Pickens 3 for 38. Dude, I got the ball twice to the chimney. I'm so sad. Should've got him more. 1.5 sacks out of Hutch. 1.5 out of Van Ginkel. Oh, yeah, it's pretty clear to me who's getting Super Bowl MVP. It's going to be Cody Barton. Cody Barton had 2 interceptions. It's got to be him. Super Bowl MVP is Cody Barton. I can't imagine anyone saw this one coming. Defensive Player of the Year is our Aiden Hutchinson. Coach of the Year is Mr. Two-Timer. You dirty dog. Walter White could never, literally. This was one of the most fun rebuilds for me because we really never put together, we never had an X-Factor running back. We never had an X-Factor wide receiver. We never had an X-Factor tight end, but we did completely load up our defense. Free agent, Aiden Hutchinson. Oladejo winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. Kevin Winston going X-Factor. L'Jarius Sneed going X-Factor. Jeff Simmons was always good for us. We drafted tons of great defensive players. This was a super fun rebuild. And I think most importantly for a Titans rebuild, we complete it with a 99 overall Superstar X-Factor Cam Ward. That's pretty fire. All right, boys. I love you. Thanks for watching as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.